the UK. For all the love you guys gave to the first one, I knew I had to make a second part. Like, look how many views that is, guys. So, let's begin. The UK Be Like Part 2. So, I will be talking about this, but before we begin, I just gotta say, because I did get some comments of some people commenting about the heat that I gave, but all I'm gonna say is you do you. Anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna talk about that a bit later. But first, the street people, like the people you see in the streets, guys. So is it just me, or is that... There's always that one guy on the street who is zooted as fuck. Like, in Cardiff, where I live, so don't know if this happens anywhere else. But whenever you're walking, there will always be one guy like this. One time, I was just walking in the sea. Then I saw a guy who was definitely zooted. Like, his eyes were so red. Like, you could tell this guy was high, guys. Like, his face just indicated that he was in Neverland or whatever. I don't even know if that's what's called, but don't ask. Then I just looked at him. Then he looked up at me. I was like worried, being like, what? Will he reveal him? Then he just said, nah, bro, sorry, I'm out of weed. And I just continued walking and did not say a thing. Like, I kind of felt bad for him. He was trying his hardest not to look high, but it was kind of obvious, guys. And in the UK, it's a bit different. Unlike other countries where cannabis or weed is legal, in the UK, it is a little bit of a different story. Like, you ain't allowed it, unfortunately. But, and if you guys were wondering if I've ever done this, we'll talk about later. But these guys, you can find them anywhere, at any time, at any hour, at any time. Wait, I've already mentioned that. So many bloopers. And if you guys wondering if I've ever done these things, none of your business. Definitely not. So, anyway, without these high guys out of the way, we're going to talk about, before we begin, this is a warning. Some other countries are going to get slimed out in this. 2, the traditional food. I mean, in the UK, we normally get roasted from other countries about our food. But it's not even mostly the UK. It's honestly mostly England. And in my opinion, I don't think they have that bad food. But I know one time, my friend, Logan, he sent me a video, and I'll tell you what it was. It's this girl saying, is there anything better than English food? And someone said literally every other country. And that did make me laugh a bit. But Wales is not England, and Wales does have some go-to meals, like Snowdonia milkshake, an easy 10 out of 10. And Welsh cake, 1,000 out of 10. Nah, bro. Infinity at this point. So, yeah, that's just how good. And we do have the least bad thing is probably like the soup thing. But then you guys, I know some people are going to be like, Albie, you slimed out food before. And I was like, when? Someone actually did that to me once. Free the heat again. But the reason I'm really mentioning this is, hey, I think any country, if you say your weather's hot, it's hot. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you guys, okay? Like, if you think, like, in America's hot, it's hot, okay? I'm not disagreeing. But, so, hopefully all the Americans who are rage baiting me can actually forgive me now. So, guys, we're cool, yeah? Don't want to see anymore. But now we're going to be talking about beds, like when you're sleeping. This is just so bad. When it's 26 Celsius, if you're American, that's 79 Fahrenheit. You're not sleeping, so you need to decide something. I would either like count in my brain, jam with my AirPods on, just vibing, or question about the meaning of life and my decisions, being like, damn, I should have never used a pencil. This is something I've actually said before, guys. And if you're wondering, I'm in the worst environment to be recording this. But when you're high, for me, it's not that good. I don't know why. It's just like, it's worse for me when I'm high and going to bed. I don't know why. It might be good for others, but for me, it's not. I feel way more hot and stressed out and sweaty. And, and I'm thinking the most evil thoughts, being like, oh, I should have murdered that person. But you do not want to see me drunk in bed while I'm trying to go to sleep in these hot heats. Anyway, next, the cities and the accents. I mean, in the UK, these are some big cities. Tell me if you recognise them. These are some famous cities. comment if you know which ones I'm talking about. But I'm going to be mostly talking about England here. Don't worry, you guys might have a sneaky peek. You don't know yet. But in England, I know quite a lot of the people sound different. Like, these are some things that pretty much sound different. Like, yeah. But we're going to be talking about Liverpool first, though. Because the reason why is because my family, some of my family are from Liverpool and live in Liverpool. So I'm probably going to be able to relate to this more. But I'm also not going to mention their names for private reasons. Their accents kind of sound crazy, though. Like, I'm going to try and do an impression real quick. Right here. Oh, I was going to the supermarket watching the football. Tell me how good my accent was out of 10, guys, in the comments. So, yeah, you kind of get it. Next, Yorkshire. So this one's kind of the easy one to pronounce, you know? It's like you took a word, but you grabbed it and expanded it. So instead of phone, it's phone. It's not like that. It's more like phone. Oh. So, yes, it's that easy, lads. Now, probably the most famous one, and always attempted by people who do not live in the UK, the London accent, more known as the big fat Cockney accent. It's like, the big fat British accent. I was trying to attempt it. It might just be annoying for people who live in London at this point. But hey, that should be it. And smash that subscribe button, guys. And if you really enjoyed this, I might make a part 3. And all I ask is for one thing. Not any Americans rage baiting me in the comments. Anyway, that should be it, guys. Tell me what you thought, and bye.